Rivers of Confluence's The Hunt is a gruesome, bloody, grim, dark podcast. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Welcome to The Hunt, Rivers of Confluence's interlude season, a 100% historically accurate vampire dark fantasy set in 1890s London. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jay Keller, and with me this night I have...
Hello. My name is Amanda Ranallo, and I play Squeaky Mable. Squeaky Mable is an animal lover who will always be looking for the rat. My fun fact for today is that Squeaky Mable is very comfortable around rats. Her love for rats started very young. She started to go into the sewers at age 4. She was small enough to fit through the grates.
It's like those videos of like a mama duckling or whatever, like leading their kids across the street, and like you see the little ducklings falling between the grates. That was you.
Yeah, I followed the rats and I fell through. But she's been a lover of sewers since a very young age.
Hello, my name is Gabriel Montgomery, and I play Bernard Malloy, also known as the Tanner. He is a barbaric and strange-looking bloke who's wearing all leather clothing and a cloth covering his face. And a fun fact about the Tanner for today is that he hasn't had much experience hunting lycanthrope. He only ever comes across them while he's on a mission to hunt vampires. So usually they just get in his way.
He's got a very unique set of skills, you know? He doesn't know what to do about it when it's not a vampire.
He doesn't care as much about the other critters.
Hello. My name is Max Volpert, and I play Efrosinya, a frail yet fearsome and unknowing vampire with a fractured mind and a powerful feline friend to give her strength. A fun fact about Efrosinya is that her favorite letter of the English alphabet is Flev.
Which one does that come in between again?
It's the 15th letter.
The what?
The 15th letter of the alphabet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
But it's in between which two letters?
It's in between G and H.
Could you imagine if, like, normal people were like, oh, I love H. Oh, my God. I love it. All these words with H.
How many people have a favorite letter?
So excited. There's a G in this word.
A fucking X?
Guys, look how many Y's are in this sentence.
That's how she feels about Flev.
Buongiorno o buonasera, I miei fratelli e sorelle. My name is Mitch Maguire, and I play the Franciscan friar Lorenzo Innocenti, a silly but soft-spoken man of the cloth who has recently picked up his war thurible to exact righteousness on earth. I'm not sure if it's a fun fact, or maybe just so a fact. Ever since joining the Vocator Mortis, Lorenzo has not been back to the friary and seen his friar friends. And he misses them very dearly.
Aw, his friar friends.
FFs for short.
FFs.
They're BFFs.
That's going to be our next miniseries. The Friar Friends.
Friar friends.
Best fire friends for life.
Can't wait for that new Friends spin-off.
Friars.
And for my 1890s bit of London slang, this time I have the phrase, keep that dry, which is a way to request that one keep that a secret. Last time, you all left Humdydum's hall with Humdy himself. You left him outside to watch the doorway as you recuperated inside Leland's sanctuary. After a knocking at the door, you opened it to find an uninvited guest, Dracula the Bloody himself. He requested an audience with the last hunters of London, and you accepted, but only after leaving the safety of Leland's to discuss things outside. Sheltered from the rain by the carriage stable's roof, Dracula offered you a deal. A syringe containing his blood for a promise of peace between himself and the Vocator Mortis. After much discussion, you agreed, and as a bonus, he divulged the secrets of his blood and the cure for vampirism. We come back to you now, all overlooking the passed out Efrosinya, as you decide what to do.
Tanner, Bernard, what can I do for her? There is not much I can do for her, except pray.
No, but no, we have options. Right, we have options. And from my point of view, there's only two. Right, because we cannot let her die. And we certainly can't leave her like this. So, we can use this. And Tanner is going to pull out the syringe in his hand. Or we can cure her.
If you wish to cure her, you'll need enough blood. I may have, and Dracula kind of scratches his head a little bit. I, killed your vampire friend outside, but you won't be able to use him.
Yes, we noticed that.
His blood is tainted, and unless you are willing to give your blood yourself, you'll need to find some way to supply her with fresh blood.
Well, in a safe house, they've got a stock of it, don't they? They've been feeding her blood.
That is true. She's been drinking blood throughout the night.
Tanner's gonna quickly get up and run back into the safe house to Leland.
Oh, I would just say that Lorenzo probably would have immediately followed behind Bernard.
You swing open the barn doors, and you see the lush lounge inside, and Catherine from inside looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, where'd everybody go?"
Tanner's running right past Catherine and goes straight to Leland.
Yeah, Leland's Leland's behind the bar at this point. He goes, "Can I help you?"
How much blood do you have stored back there?
Blood? Why? Are more people infected?
Well, a certain somebody just gave us the answer for curing vampirism. And we are going to need a lot of blood. And the same type.
Oh, well, and he reaches underneath the counter, and he pulls out essentially what looks like a beer keg. And he puts them... Well, this is all I have.
Well, I feel like there's one expert on blood amongst us. Tanner's gonna kind of look back over at the doorway to where Dracula is looming.
He's just kind of like standing like right outside the barn doors, kind of like looking in, still kind of smoking off of his pipe.
Ooh, do I invite him in?
Bernard.
I'm just gonna shout. You think this is enough?
I can't quite tell. Maybe if I could come closer.
No, it's okay. It's a keg. It's a keg full of blood. Will that be enough?
I don't know. Human kegs always tend to change over the centuries. Here, just invite me in and I'll take a look.
And Tanner's gonna grab it and bring it over.
No, Dracula, you do not get to just come on in. No, thank you. You stay right here. I very much appreciate you right now, but stay right here. No.
Can you blame a guy for trying? And as you come closer, he takes a look at the keg. He goes, that should be enough. She might feel a little weak or not all there, but it should be enough for the purpose of our cure.
Bernard, we don't even know if curing her will solve the problem. The problem is her mind. She might be human, yes, but she may still not have her mind. And what is worse, to be human, to go through that ordeal and still not have a mind. Bernard, I will bless her and I will help her. But we don't even know if she wants this. We do not know if she wants to be human.
Ugh. Why am I on the ground? Is it tomorrow?
No, it's the same day, Efrosinya. And Tanner's gonna get back on the ground next to Efrosinya.
Sorry, it's very unlike me to take naps in the middle of the night. I don't know what happened.
Did you say you could cure Efrosinya? Catherine says over by the barn doors, looking out into like the carriage stables to where you guys are.
What?
Catherine, why don't we go in the other room? You know, I think there are some things that need...
What do you mean go in the other room? You were talking about curing her. You found out how to cure her? You found out how to cure me?
Am I sick? Is that why I'm on the ground?
Catherine, yes, we've just learned how to do it.
That's great. You can change me, and I can go back to normal.
Yeah, yes.
It won't be easy.
What do you? I don't understand. What do you mean it won't be easy?
In order to be cured, according to Dracula, we would have to remove all the blood in your body and give you new blood and bless the blood. And it could be very painful.
That's okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. Why are you looking at me like that?
You want to be human, yes.
Of course. What's wrong? What are you telling me?
Churchy, we only have enough for one.
Oh,
We don't know if Efrosinya even wants to be human. But this girl wants to be human. Something that was taken away from her. She was a child and was forced to join Hyde. She lost her family, watched them age before her, and eventually had to run away from them because they would know the truth. Think she was a monster, her own family, and she only killed to survive. She was a child with a whole life ahead of her. I do not know what Efrosinya would want, but I feel the Lord is telling me that I should give this child a chance.
What Efrosinya would want for what? Efrosinya is right here. You're all talking about me for some reason.
Efrosinya, how much of this past night can you remember?
Well,
How much of the past year can you remember?
Well, tonight we went to the party. We killed some vampires. We left the party. Met the nun. Something happened in the kennel. But I don't know what. But I was sad. And I was scared. And then it was okay because we went to another party and Lorenzo played a game and we all cheered and won prizes and we found the man and he gifted us a book. And we came back here and I was scared again. And something was wrong. And something was wrong and then I was on the ground and now everyone's talking about me. And nobody will tell me why.
I'm gonna go back into the safe house to see if there's like a mirror in the safe house.
Yeah, there is. I mean, there's a couple that are kind of just like mounted on like side tables, but there's one like full length mirror, like in the corner that you're able to pick up and bring outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like kind of grab it, but like I'm gonna let the tanner keep like talking to her, seeing if any sort of like eureka moment happens. But yeah, I'm at the ready with this thing.
Bernard, please. What is happening?
I don't know if you're gonna believe me, or if maybe me saying this will make a lot of things clearer, or make more sense, pieces that you've been missing. But Efrosinya, you have been a vampire for a very long time.
A vampire? That doesn't make any sense. I'm a hunter. Why would they let me in here?
Well, see, you're special because, well, at least from what I can tell, you've never drank blood from someone before. You aren't like other vampires. And because of this, over the years, it's affected you very negatively. It's fractured your mind in ways. And the reason why you feel these moments of you getting scared and not being able to remember parts of the day is because of that. And when we all are very concerned and want to help you with your memory and with repairing your mind and making sure that you're able to fully be yourself, because, well, we've all seen it. At times it seems like you're trapped inside your own body, and we have something that can help with that now. We have something that can give you your memories and your mind back.
I trust you, Bernard, I do. But you're telling me something crazy. You're telling me I'm not even human. I'm just monster.
You are not just monster, Efrosinya.
But if I am vampire, then I am monster.
No.
I'm what you're hunting.
No. That's what I thought for a long time. And I have gone too long thinking that You see, even earlier today, we found Catherine. And yeah, I don't think she's as good of a person as you. No offense, Catherine. But she doesn't deserve this life, just as you do.
Efrosinya, you did not ask to be this way. But it is time for all of us, for you, to face the truth. And Lorenzo is going to point the mirror towards her.
Efrosinya kind of stares at the empty mirror, and all she can see is the tanner in the mirror, not herself. And she looks at it in sort of confusion and horror. Oh, I see. And you have a cure. But if I didn't even know I am vampire, how do I even know who I am?
Well, that's the thing. We have the cure.
I might not be a person worth curing. It might not. I feel as if I might be too broken to cure. And if I don't even know who I am, how can I say to cure me over this child who has a life in front of her? I might have a horrible life behind me. This might be my punishment for something. Who's to say I don't deserve this? It should not be for me. It should not be for me.
Would you like to find out? And he's going to kind of hold up the syringe. Because we don't only have the cure for vampirism, but we have this as well.
What is this? You're going to execute me?
No, we wouldn't do that. This is a syringe of Dracula's blood. And if we gave it to you, it would repair your mind and your memories, and you would be whole again. But you would still be a vampire.
Where did you get this? How do you know that?
Well, it's from the big man himself. And he's gonna kind of gesture towards Dracula behind him.
It is true.
Oh, Efrosinya notices Dracula. Oh, привет. Is this Dracula?
Yeah, it is. It's all right, though. He's actually pretty cool.
I get that a lot.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. He's Dracula.
I
All right,
won't.
well, he's helping us out a lot here.
I don't understand. So why would Dracula give you something just to make my mind whole again? It's... why would Dracula care? Why do you care? Why does Dracula care?
Well, we made a deal with him. He doesn't really have any interest in us humans. And he just wants to be left alone. So our part of the bargain is just not to go after him.
You're lying to me. This is for something else. What aren't you telling me?
Well, I believe it was his express purpose of giving us the syringe for something else, but it's something I think we can all do without the syringe.
Mabel, what isn't he saying?
Well, this syringe is going to help by weakening Hyde so that we may kill him sooner. But do not you worry, I am making a plan on how we can kill Hyde without it, because I do think that the syringe has a better purpose. Efrosinya, we cannot fight Hyde, even in his weakened state, without you having some sort of awareness of what may come. So it is all right.
I'm bored. If you want my help, choose so now.
Yes.
Otherwise, I will leave.
We have so much to talk about. Yes, I agree that we need to talk about our what we're going to do with the syringe and the blood and Dracula. But the real thing that we desperately need from Dracula, the king himself, goes with the Tanner. I mean, we can do all of the other stuff with Dracula or without Dracula, but Tanner, I think we're not going to find a surgeon who can take out a heart.
Would you like me to rip out your heart?
No. We have far more.
What about his heart?
We have far more important things to worry about.
I've got one. And he holds up Humdi's heart.
I don't want his heart, especially.
I could take one of theirs.
No. Tanner's gonna look at Lorenzo for a quick second. No.
Well, I'm not giving you mine, so this is all you have.
That's right. That's what happened in the kennels. That's what happened in the kennels. It happened to you, Bernard. It didn't happen to me.
What happened to me?
You were changed.
It's not important what happened to me.
It's not important what happened to you.
No, it just happened. I can handle it. You have been like this way longer than I have. And look how you've handled it.
Clearly, then, not very well. I'm not equipped for it, all right? Or it's been too long, I don't know. But it sounds like there's a deal on the table for you that could make you whole again, that could make you human, and a deal that could make Hyde weaker so all of us could go in and save all of these people. A deal on the table that could give Catherine years of her life back.
You say not...
These are the deals we should be taking.
You say not very well, but I think that you've handled it so well that it's breaking you. And we can undo that now.
You're not thinking clearly.
And we only have enough blood for one person. But we cannot guarantee doing that to you will fix your mind. But, and Tanner's gonna look at Lorenzo, we can guarantee Catherine's safety and well-being and her happiness. Because you want to be human, right? And he's gonna look at Catherine.
Well, yes, of course.
And he's gonna look back at Lorenzo and kind of nod. Then I agree with you, Churchy, that maybe the best course of action is to cure her. But you, Efrosinya, we don't know any other solutions for helping your mind except for this. And you do deserve it. As unsure as you might be on that, you do.
You are a hunter, Bernard. You have to think like one.
I have thought like a hunter for 15 years, and I've used the excuse that I've been protecting people. But I haven't. I've been killing people. And for once in my goddamn life, I am gonna protect the people I care about. And he's going to stab the syringe into Efrosinya.
As you push down the mechanism on the syringe, Efrosinya, you feel like thunder in your veins as you feel the blood move inside your body. Your vision tunnels and then quickly expands again. The darkness around you flushing full of colors and vibrancy. You see colors that you couldn't even imagine in this darkness. The sound of the rain splattering all around you, hitting the roof, you hear it all, and for a moment you see yourself through another set of eyes. As Dracula stands there looking at you, you see yourself through his eyes and you feel a connection between the two. And your vision goes black as you pass out. And then
Tanner's gonna catch Efrosinya this time.
This time.
you see her like eyes moving underneath her eyelids like she's having a nightmare. And all of a sudden you see her open her eyes and gasp out for air. And Efrosinya, you remember everything.
Hello. Hello.
Well, did it work?
It worked. It worked.
You certainly look happy.
I feel happy. I feel quiet. It's quiet. And she sort of looks around at everyone as she stands up and like takes a breath. It's amazing. I never thought And she turns around to the Tanner. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's nice to finally meet you, Fruscia.
It's nice to meet you as well. And you, and all of you, thank you.
You know, it wasn't their blood that helped you, and so if you're passing around thank yous, I do believe I'm owed one.
Oh, right, you're here as well, yes. Hello.
Yes, I am here, but not for long.
Oh, perfetta, Dracula. You said we are the best hunters, so we don't need your blood to kill Hyde. Va? Fanculo! Get out of here. We don't need you. Bye. Ciao. Ciao, Dracula. Ciao.
Bernard. Everybody relax.
Sorry, I got excited. I really do not like this guy.
Why are you telling me to relax?
Bernard, you've done me a kindness. This is your chance. But I would be afraid to lose you in the process. So I'll leave it up to you, but it can be tough to leave as monster, but it's not always the end.
Bernard is gonna take a second before looking up at Dracula. He's going to say, it's not exactly why you came here to help Efrosinya out. You had your purpose of showing up, but either way, you've helped us here. So I will thank you. And we will hold our end of the bargain, and we will not pursue you. You will be left alone, and you can live peacefully as you'd like. And if you'd like to get started on that, you can go ahead and scram.
Remember, the deal was for as long as you are alive.
And he looks pointedly at Efrosinya.
I will be left alone.
He starts walking away into the rain, and as he passes, he crouches over next to Big Moi, and he goes,
It was good to see you, old friend. Hold on to this for me and keep this dry.
What?
and he motions something towards Big Moi, and you hear Big Moi go, and he stands up again and starts walking into the rain.
I thought you meant Biggie Moore stands up.
No.
On hind legs, just right up.
Yeah, you see Big Moi kind of swallow something, and Dracula stands up and starts walking out into the rain, and there's a flash of thunder, and he's gone.
It might not be the right moment, but I do have question. What is the deal with the cat?
Scusa, what?
Being honest, if I look back now and I think about it, the cat does not speak.
Do you remember where you got it from?
I don't remember. I remember most things now. I have lots of clear memories, but the cat, one day, it was just there. And I remember receiving information from the cat, but in all of my memories, the cat just meow.
That is like the one thing you could remember was the cat. Where is the cat? Where is the cat? Where is Biggie Mo? Oh, Biggie Mo said joke.
I've been through a lot. I've been hundreds of years. You can't expect me to remember everything. The cat does not speak. I don't know where I got it from. I mean, I'll keep it. It's cute. It's nice cat.
Well, let's not. The cat is a devil. Probably, maybe the big devil.
The devil.
Lucifer, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, actually.
Big Moi is currently like walking in between your legs.
Hello. I want to go to pick him up and hold him. All right, are we still friends?
You hear Big Moi start parading in your arms.
Aw, she's good. There's more than one monster here. Why not keep the cat? It's off topic. We can talk about it later, but I don't, just leave him alone, okay? I got it.
Well, speaking of monsters, and Tanner's gonna kind of look over at Catherine.
What about him?
Catherine, do not mind him.
I'm just trying to help. I mean, we can help her.
Yes, we can help her, but do not refer to her that way.
I'll refer to myself that way. I'm one of them.
Yeah, but that's because you're a freak.
Hey, he's not freak.
Hi there.
Catherine.
No,
Catherine.
You see the hair growing out of his ears? You can see it coming out under his mask.
It's all right. It's
Catherine,
part of it.
Some people are very hairy. It is not nice to make fun of people's physical appearance.
He wasn't
okay?
like that before. I was just saying, after the pound, he got all freaky.
Yeah, it was just a normal freak back then.
Yeah.
Catherine.
See, he gets it.
He was always a bit of a freak. We're all a little freaky here. I mean, look at the Mable. She has hundreds of rats. It's not normal, but we like her anyway.
I do not know what you're talking about. I'm the most normal person in this group right now, so thank you very much. I will take that.
Raphael kind of scampers up next to your ear and goes, "Do you want me to kill them?"
What? See,
I shush to Raphael. Not quite yet. Not yet. We do not know. Maybe later.
We'll talk.
see, I am not liking.
Mable.
I am not liking the whispering. The rat said, "Should I kill them?" And you are whispering. That is not a good sign.
Well, hold your future, Churchy. You're outnumbered now.
The rats outnumber you. Tread softly, human.
This has been a really long night. Anyway, Catherine, why don't we just take a moment inside, okay?
Okay.
It's been a lot, and it's been very crazy. I think we need to take a moment and reset. And I think we should have a conversation.
Yes, there is some things that I've been meaning to say to you, Catherine, if you do not mind. I do think that I owe you an apology. I was very adamant about killing you, and I did not know that there was another way. And I am very sorry about, saying that I should put you out of your misery and saying that you are in pain and suffering. I'm really sorry. If I had known that there was another way, I would not have. And traveling with you through all this time, I do truly want you to have another chance. And I am very uncomfortable with saying that I am sorry, because usually the rats just forgive me. So I'm very sorry. I hope that you know that I probably should have not said to take you out of your misery.
She takes your hand in hers. And she goes, Mabel, it's okay. I forgive you. There was a time that I was very adamant about killing you too.
Yes.
And, it was even after, you guys took me along. I thought about it a couple of times. Most recently was when you guys took me from the gambling hall. But I forgave you, and I'll forgive you for this too.
Did you just want to kill Mabel or all of us?
Oh, no, not you, but, Mabel.
Okay, very good.
Well,
The Tanner. Efrosinya sometime.
Well, Catherine,
if you tried to murder
It's just because I get these urges sometimes, and it's just part of being a vampire.
Some of us are better at it than others.
Tanner is gonna sort of pat Catherine on the shoulder. For what it's worth, I'm glad I didn't kill you either.
Well, thank you, all. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry that I tried to kill you all too.
Catherine, there is a reason.
Lorenzo, I appreciate you, but please do not give me a sermon right now. I do not want to hear about how your God has a plan for all of us.
Well, I was about to jump into it, but I guess I will not.
I know you had this look up on your face that you get whenever you talk about God, and I appreciate what you have done for me, and I appreciate what you're considering, but I don't know, it's hard to get back into the faith after what I've experienced.
Yeah, you do get those God eyes.
It does. It gets real wide and you look energetic.
Efrosinya leans over to the Tanner and is like, ugh, does not look easy to raise children.
Gonna have his hands full with this one.
Duh, especially if she's human. Ugh, forget about it. Puberty is coming.
A little late, but...
A little.
Catherine, you are sure about becoming a human again. You want this.
Yes. It's been forever since I've, felt the sun or felt warm. It's been maddening having these cravings where the only thing to sate them is to kill and drink from the blood. I get these glimpses of another person, the person who turned me, and it doesn't feel right having that in my head. I'd like to be human again.
There is no knowing if we will win this fight. And if I would even be able to come back from the fight with Hyde, even if we win. So I think it is best if we do this now. But I do have to warn you, there is a chance it could be very painful for you, and there is also a chance it might not work and you could be in pain for a long time after. So is that something you are willing to risk?
Lorenzo, if there's one thing you should have learned about me by now, it's that when it comes to gambling, I always win. And so if there's a chance, I'm gonna take it. I'm going all in.
Especially when you're betting on me. Catherine, this I can do for you. Let's go on in.
And so you guys go back into the safe house, and you see Leland behind the bar looking up at you guys. Is your visitor gone?
Yes, Dracula finally decided to leave.
He drops the glass that he was holding. Dracula? you mean...
Yes, that was the big guy.
And You survived?
Yeah, we just talked for a little bit.
You talked?
Hey, don't worry, Leland. It's fine. He's not going to come back. It's no big deal.
To be honest, Bernard was getting a little chummy with him.
It was a pretty cool guy.
He all gave me a problem. Oh, he's bringing a vampire in here, and he wanted to bring in the big bad vampire.
Well, what did he want? You know, what did you talk about?
Bernard is going to slam his both hands on the countertop and look Leland dead in his eyes, and he's going to say, he wanted the Vicata Mortis to never, ever, in our lifetime, as long as any of us live, ever hunt him. And we accepted.
You made a deal with Dracula?
Yeah, we did.
He looks at Lorenzo. You can never make fun of me for making a deal with the devil again.
No. To be fair, I didn't make a deal with him. Everyone agreed. I said, to be honest, Lord, I am ashamed, but I told him to go fuck himself. You know, I said, we don't need your blood. He wanted to give us blood, make Hyde weak. It doesn't matter.
Did you take the blood?
Fuck you. And he
Someone
left.
took the blood, all right.
Yes.
So you took the deal?
Well, I didn't take it.
Someone took the blood. You know, the details are, it's not important. I think we should celebrate. Leland, get this man a drink, the strong stuff, and get me something to drink as well. You know what I like.
Well, maybe not. Okay, we were going to need all this blood.
All of it?
For what?
That is what Dracula said.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
We are going to cure this child.
Oh, yeah, for vampirism.
Cure? You discovered a cure for vampirism?
Yeah, that's right.
From who?
Dracula.
From Dracula. Who do you think we were talking to?
He turns and gives the
It's like he
stinkiest
wants
look
some
to Lorenzo
listening.
again.
Why are you looking at me? You made a deal with the devil, the big devil, Lucifer himself.
Look, Leland, let's get real for a second. Do you remember the last time Dracula has ever done anything besides sit in his castle?
Well, the Vicata Mortis was founded in response to Dracula.
Were you around when it was founded?
Well, no, but...
Well, there you go. He's been around for a long time, and he doesn't really got any interest in us anymore. So he's going to leave us alone, we're going to leave him alone, we're going to kill Hyde, and we're going to be on our merry way. How's that sound? But first, we got to cure this kid. Is that all right?
Well, you are the hunters. What do you need?
This blood.
All of it, I guess.
Yes.
And what are you gonna do with it?
We have to transfuse it into her. I have to drain her of all the blood. I need to bless this blood and transfuse it into her. So if you could help with the transfusion, I would be grateful.
You might want to tell the higher-ups of the Vicata Mortis about this too, because this'll just work. We just gotta transfuse them, replace all their blood, and bless them. That's all we gotta do.
I'll convey the fact that you've found a cure, but I'm gonna leave the details of your deal with Dracula up to your report.
It's all right.
Sounds good to me.
Cares?
I'll
And-
talk to him all day.
He starts walking back to the kitchen, and you hear him like rummaging around back there for a little bit, and then he comes back out, and he's got like the full like doctor headband, and he's got like a little mask on, and he's got like a
Flashlight.
full apron. Yeah, he's got like a candle with like a reflective surface, kind of mimicking like a headlamp.
How many costumes you got back there?
Costumes? They're not costumes. It's work attire.
He's gonna pass the time somehow. He's stuck in this room, you know? Costumes, it's fun. Live your life.
Got a lot of reading done, I guess.
And he's currently carrying like a kind of metal tray with a couple different scalpels in it. And he goes, all right, just let me get and he pulls out a couple like different tubes with like needles. He goes, so we're transferring this blood, correct?
Yes. First we need to drain all this blood out of her and then get the new blood inside of her.
Okay. Let's here. Catherine, if you don't mind, just lie down on the table over there. And he leads her over to like one of the dining tables around the room. She gets up on the table and goes, "Tell me, Doc, what do you think my chances are?" And goes, "Oh, I have no idea." And he sticks her with one of those syringes.
Leland.
What? It's my first time doing this, and you learned how to do this from Dracula.
Yes, but you need to ensure confidence in her. Catherine, it is okay. I will hold your hand the whole way.
I don't want to hold your hand.
Well, you might, because it might hurt. So if you need something to squeeze, Just trying to
Catherine,
be
take
nice.
your daddy's hand. You'll like it.
Do I have to?
No, you don't have to. And see, now you just made it weird.
I mean, your father is doing a lot to help you out here, Catherine.
He's not my father.
You got anyone better?
She's gonna take a D8 of damage.
Great.
She takes 7 points of mental damage.
Tanner's never done damage with his words before.
And she grips onto Lorenzo's hand.
Tanner, why don't you, step outside of the room? My patience with you is running real thin.
I'm good right here, Churchy.
Whatever.
Yeah, we're watching.
You might need some help here.
Catherine, I will be back. I'm going to bless the blood real quick. And Lorenzo's gonna go to, the keg. So I open the top. Nel nome del Padre, el del Figlio, e dello Spirito Santo. And I drip, a little bit of my holy water into it, do a little bit of, the blessing ritual, close it. I grab her hand and I go, are you ready to start?
I think so. Leland kind of stoops over and goes, if it's as painful as they claim, you might want this. And he hands her a little bit of leather to put in her mouth. She kind of nods, takes it. She looks around to the rest of you, goes, are you guys sure about this?
No. I am not sure about this whatsoever. There is risks.
Well, what the fuck, Mabel? We're about to do this.
No, we're not saying that we should not do it, but I'm just saying that there are risks.
But you could lie to me and tell me it's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be great.
Catherine, I have...
See, Tanner's got where her head should be at.
I have faith. I will not go more into that because of our conversation earlier, but I have faith.
All right. And she puts the strip of leather into her mouth. She nods at Leland, and Leland starts to insert the needle into her arm. And you can see as one of the tubes starts filling up with blood, as it kind of drips into a spare kind of cask.
Yeah, I would say that Lorenzo would start holding her hand and just praying over her and doing what he needs to do in order to bless her in this operation.
All right. You need to roll a religion check.
Nat 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nat 20.
Dude.
You are in your element as you start giving out the blessings, and as soon as you start blessing her, you can see her jaw tense as she clamps down on the leather, and you can hear a muffled scream coming from her. Her body tenses and she starts moving around a lot. And so Mabel and Tanner, you guys are probably on either side of her, and so she starts flailing around in pain. I need you guys both to make athletics checks to try to pin her down.
Can I just use the chains?
How do you restrain her with the chains?
Seeing her thrashing, I would restrain her like they do medical tables. One around the wrists, a little chains around the arms, a little chains around the chest, just a little chains here and there to try to make it as comfortable as possible.
So you successfully pin her down as she continues to thrash and scream. You can see her body just tensing and kind of rejecting the blessing put on her. And it goes on like that for several minutes, until you see her skin start to pale and she turns a ghostly white. And then the syringe goes clear. She's white as a paper sheet, and you can see as she's sweating from the pain, so she is empty of blood. Leland turns to the only free person and goes, Efrosinya, hand me the barrel.
All right. I'll hand him the barrel.
He takes out the first syringe from her right arm and puts in a new syringe to the left arm and hooks up the other end of the medical tubes to a beer tap that's sticking out the bottom of the cask.
Nice.
And he turns the tap, and you can see as blood starts to fill in a little bit again. And so Leland is going to have to make a medical check. You can see as the blood starts to flow into Catherine, and you can see as a little bit of color starts to come back into her face. The blessing is still going, and so she's still kind of sweating in pain, but it seems like the worst is past. Everyone who is not Lorenzo can see the level of blood in the cask is steadily going down. And as it reaches the bottom and the clear tube starts to go translucent again, Leland looks up to you guys and goes, It's not enough. She needs more.
No. Dracula's.
There's nothing else in the barrel?
The barrel's empty. You can see as clearly as I can. It's just wood down there.
Take a mine. Take my blood.
Leland looks at you, and just for the briefest of moments before he takes the tube that's connected to the tap, sticks a needle onto it, and stabs it into Lorenzo. Lorenzo, you can feel the blood draining from your body. I need you to make another religion check to keep up the blessing.
It's gonna be 25.
25. Okay, so you're able to keep up the blessing as you can feel the blood being drained from your body. This time, I will have you roll a medicine check, and you want to roll well here.
21.
Thankfully, you do not need to keep the blessing up for much more, because after a couple moments, Leland puts his hand on your arm and goes, "That's enough." And he takes the needle out of your arm, and he takes the needle out of Catherine's arm. You all see now, looking over Catherine, that the color has returned to her face. At some point during the operation, she passed out due to pain. And Lorenzo, as you go to touch her, you can feel warmth coming from her skin.
Catherine.
Her eyes kind of flutter open a little bit, and she goes, I think I had a bad dream. It was so dark.
How are you feeling?
Cold.
Do you remember me?
Lorenzo?
Yes. Catherine, yes, it is Fratello Lorenzo. Yes.
Is everyone else here too?
Yes, everyone is here.
Oh.
I mean, I could send them away if you like.
No, it's okay.
Good to see you too, Catherine.
Catherine, I have great news. And I'm gonna pick up the mirror and be like, take a look, and point it towards her.
Her eyes widen as she sees herself in the mirror, and she goes, It worked. And she starts to cry.
Lorenzo is like gonna kind of put a hand on her shoulder and kind of give her a look as to be like, do you want a hug?
She moves towards you and kind of buries her face in your chest.
And Lorenzo hugs her back and holds her tightly.
The rest of you watch as Catherine weeps against Lorenzo.
I told you it would work. I told you it would be fine. I told you it would all work out.
Leland, kind of packing up the metal equipment, looks around the room and goes, I'm glad that this worked out, but I must remind you that Hyde's plan is going to be enacted tonight. I'm happy for you, and I'm happy, Catherine. This is a miracle. We've never witnessed anything like this in the Vocado Mortis. We've been working to try to find a cure for a long time, but that's not going to help if we fail here.
That is true. We have a lot of work tonight. But, Catherine, I'm sure you're very tired. What would you say to a nice rest in a warm bed? And Leland, you have a lot of work too, because Catherine, you can eat anything you want now.
Leland kind of walks over to Catherine, kind of, squats down next to her to be on her level and goes, Catherine, would you like something to eat? And she nods her head and goes, Could I have some chicken and maybe some vegetables and a nice glass of whiskey to go along with it? And Leland shakes it and goes, no whiskey anymore. I'm sorry to say, you're gonna have to wait a little bit for that. And she goes, oh fuck. Turns to Efrosinya. Do you think that you'd be able to? No, sorry, never mind. After all this, no, I wouldn't want to go through that again. No whiskey?
Catherine, don't worry. Great news for you. You only have to wait 4 years to drink.
Only 4 years?
It is 1890, England. The drinking age here is super low.
But you mean I have to wait until I'm 14? That's so long.
Well, there is a lot of other fun things for you to do that you were not able to do before to fill the time.
All right. And Leland starts to take her over kind of towards the bar to sit her up on one of the bar stools as he goes back into the kitchen. You see as Catherine goes to reach back behind the bar, but then Leland sticks his head around the corner from the kitchen and goes, hey! And she takes her hand back.
All right, well, some wonderful things have happened tonight, so it's best not to let them go to waste. I think Leland is right. It's time to make a plan.
We have been putting off going to that steel mill, but we also know where they're going to be meeting tonight. That might not be for a little bit longer, though. Maybe we can say what goons have hired. We can go ahead and hunt at the mill before hitting Parliament.
We could look into it. Something that Catherine gave us. I could also, being vampire does have its perks, and I'm thinking a little bit more clearly now, and I'm realizing, if we want to look at what Hyde is doing right now, I could do that.
I don't really know what you mean by that. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't do it often, but I have this power. I don't know if I got it from the vampire or maybe from Beggy Mo, I don't know. But once in a while, if I focus really hard, I can see someone else, see what they're doing, hear what they're saying. I have the scrying spell. Would we like to see what he's doing? If I do it now, I can't do it later.
Well, later we're already gonna know where he's at, so I don't see the harm in doing it now.
All right, well, I'll do my best, but it's very, it might not work, but I'll do my best. And I'll cast Scry.
Okay, so in scrying, the target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and if you have any sort of physical connection to it. I'd say that you have met the target, so the knowledge of the target would be a flat roll. So it's just going to be a wisdom save against your spell save DC with no bonuses or subtractions. What's your DC?
16.
A vampire lord in D&D 5e has a wisdom saving throw of plus 10. I rolled an 18 on the die. So you go to cast Scrying and try to put your mind and connect it to Hyde, and you feel a tingling of your mind as you find the target. The target is relatively close by, you're within the same city, and you feel for a moment a tether form between the two of you, and you feel that tether sever from his end.
I don't think it's going to work. He's too powerful, he can tell. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. We do already know where he's gonna be tonight, and we know how to hurt him, so there's places for us to go. We do have options.
Well, the best thing we can do now is to collect as much information as possible. Who will be there, what they are doing, if he has any weaknesses. The only lead we have now is the factory, which has somebody who's in his inner circle. Could be a good place to start. Or continue, I guess.
And if we take care of more of his inner circle before they're all together, then that's just less work for us to do later on.
It's at this point that Begemois starts yowling and starts running around the room. And starts scampering around the room, almost like tipping over chairs. He's going so fast, and runs up to the kind of sliding barn door to the safe room and starts scratching at it.
Is your cat all right?
Ugh, I don't... Begemois, relax. What is it? I'll go over to the safe door to see what he's scratching at.
Do you open it?
Yeah, I'll peek out.
You open the door to the safe room, and Begemois scampers outside into the rain, getting completely wet, and starts like jumping up and around the carriage. Roll a perception check.
7?
7?
Yeah.
Actually, roll it with advantage.
Okay.
Because you are a vampire. And actually, Tanner, roll perception with advantage because something's on the wind.
Still a 7. Second one was worse.
21.
Okay, so Efrosinya, you can't hear anything where you are at the door because of the rain, but Bernard, you smell blood on the wind, and it's getting closer. And as you smell that, you also hear the shrieks and cries of night creatures getting closer.
I smell something. It's not creatures. They're coming.
If it's scaring Begemois, that might be our cue to leave.
Well, Leland, you got this place on lockdown?
Yes, the safe house will be moved by the next time you wish to come back, and he kind of comes over to you and shows you on a map where the next safe house location will be. And he goes, as soon as you close the doors, I will move the safe house.
And Churchy, you're okay with Catherine staying here?
If Leland moves it as soon as possible, she will be safe here. Just keep her safe and make sure to make her a nice cake. She deserves something sweet. Okay, Leland?
Okay, and Efrosinya, from your place by the door, you can now see humanoid figures appearing on the rooftops, like across the streets, kind of, I'd say, like 2 blocks away.
Yes, something is coming.
All right, are we all ready? Squeaks, are you ready?
Yes, I think we need to go. I think it's time for the Tanner to become a little impulsive.
All right, well, This impulse way out of here.
As we're leaving, Efrosinya's gonna call out over her shoulder, and by the way, Leland, you didn't even say anything about my bubbly new personality, but we will talk about it next time I see you. But very rude, Leland. We'll talk about it next time. As she runs out.
Very rude, very rude.
And so the stable barn doors close behind you, and the symbol of the Avocado Mortis disappears from the door, and you all clamber into the carriage with no roof. And I mean, there are night creatures kind of appearing on the rooftops around you. You hear more and more through the rain as they are like screaming and screeching around you. And there appears to be a lot. Whatever Efrosinya did, it appears to have notified them of your location. And so there are more and more that are appearing. There's 2 or 3 on one rooftop. There's a couple kind of, as you pull the carriage out onto the street, coming down from the street to your left. You can see a couple different like red eyes appearing from alleyways across the street, and even more coming from different rooftops.
I'd say in the carriage, Tanner's gonna kind of just like stand at the back ready to fight any that come close.
To the mill, and I'm going to cast haste. Don't fail me now, horse. We've been through a lot tonight.
You start casting haste as one of the vampires from the alley starts to like sprint at like the carriage, and Bernard, you ready your rotary punch as it starts getting close, and it's about to take a swipe at you, as all of a sudden there is a force of momentum that pushes you forward at an alarming speed as you hear a whinnying of a horse, and the carriage tears down the London streets. You begin to lose the screaming and the vampire shapes as they start to recede into the distance, your trail somewhat obscured by the heavy rain surrounding you. You wish that you still had a roof, because it would have offered you some shelter of the rain as it only pours more and more. It's the darkest part of night now, as the hours pass, and night is probably around like 3 or 4 in the morning. And as you continue, your nostrils are filled with the overwhelming sense of smoke and the stench of just unclean streets now that the rain has upturned like all the dirt and the grime from the city streets. And the screams are now replaced by the hammering of metal and the whirring of industry materials. And you start to hear shouting in the distance of less undead night creatures, but instead it is replaced by humanoid shouting, calling, and the sounds of metalworking. You are now in the industry section of Whitechapel, near the docks, so it can be loaded and unloaded from the ships from the London port. And here, the night is darkest of all. You see towering smokestacks pumping out this dark, obscuring smoke, and you consider it's the dead of night, and these smokestacks are still going full throttle. And as you start to pass some of the buildings, you can see humanoid shapes for the first time in a long time that aren't vampires. You see humans trudging through the rain, carrying different bundles, packages, bits of metal and timber, coal, and just moving it from building to building. They seem to be reserved, and a couple as you pass don't even look at you, and you can see that they just have like 1,000-yard stares as they move from one building to another. You continue driving down the street until you appear in front of a building that on the front you can see the words Galligan Steel Mill.
Galligan, eh? You guys suppose that he's one of them?
Odds are probably yes.
There has to be a vampire in the mix. Otherwise, why would Hyde care?
Well, do we have any way of finding out exactly where this big bad vampire is? How many rats you got over at the steel mills?
There is a lot of rats. It's just everywhere. There's rats everywhere. So, yes, I can see if I...
The Rat Mother's influence is worldwide.
All right, I didn't ask you, man.
You did not need to. For all speaks to the Rat Mother.
Are we... Tanner's gonna turn the other two. Are we gonna address this whole rat mother thing, or are we just gonna...
What do you expect? She's made the rat sentient, okay? She has created this problem. Frankly, I'm tired, okay? I saved the girl I gave her my blood. It is not my problem to deal with this talking rat.
She likes the rats. She's on our side. The rat's on her side. Feels like net win for us right now.
It's that right now that I'm worried about, though.
Well, we deal with now. We deal with later. Mable, do you think you could find this? I believe it was, Selamo Velesh is who we're looking for. That's the name that Catherine gave us.
I forgot you got great memory now.
Hey, to be honest, I didn't remember the name either.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm quite smart. It's, it's nice.
I'm not good with names. I just hack and slash, so.
Well, I'm good at that too,
I cast locate creature.
Who are you trying to locate? Are you trying to locate Anselmo Velesh?
Yep.
And that is within 1,000 feet?
Yeah, 1,000 feet of you.
Well, guess what? You send out like a rat to use locate creature, and a rat comes back and starts squeaking at you, and Ratfael turns to you and goes,
I don't need Ratfael to communicate with me, but okay, fine. Ratfael can communicate with me.
Night Mother, Rat Mother.
Night Mother.
If I may, your children have found the creature. It is in the steel mill on the second floor.
and
Thank you. It's in the steel mill.
this is coming to you like a minute after you have figured out where this creature is, because you don't need these rats to communicate to you.
All right, lead the way, Mable. Do you want to be the vampire this time? You just got to do the voice, though. Well, but... They love that. It always works. Most of the time.
Efrosinya, you're still a vampire.
I know, but this could be fun to play pretend. I don't know, trying to spice up the evening with some fun activities,
Yeah, that does actually sound a little fun. You want to be the vampire?
And I could file your teeth. I already see this permanent, so they're going to think I'm a vampire, except Dracula, but jerk.
I do not think that I will smell like a vampire, so it's all right. Everything you can go ahead, because I do not think that I will smell like a vampire.
You sure? You could come here, give me a hug, and then you'll smell like me.
And as we're like kind of pulling up further on the carriage, seeing these work. Scusa, why are you working so late?
You're talking to like one of the humans?
Yeah.
They do not acknowledge you. They just walk past the carriage.
Hello?
You call out to them and they don't even react. And the one that you're talking to just heads inside the steel mill, but there are more around the streets.
Buonasera. Maybe they don't speak English. Buonasera? How do you say hello?
You think they speak Italian? We're in London.
We're in London.
It's possible. I'm in London. You're in London. Mabel is in London.
All right, but we're talking about the workers here.
Quiet. Stop drawing so much attention.
Says one of the figures that's walking past.
All right, well, if you answer questions, then we won't have to make a scene.
Are you trying to get killed? Just get to work and they won't come.
Who won't come?
Fucking monsters. No, shut up or you're gonna get us all killed.
And the man that you were talking to, he like shrugs a heavy sack over his shoulder and continues walking past.
I kind of want to make a ruckus now.
Right? I feel like we're looking for the monsters. We could just bring them to us.
As well, we are the hunters. These people don't know what we are capable of. Maybe, well, I don't want them to die. Never mind.
Yes, there'll be collateral. Let's go in. Mabel will
deal
show
with
us the
ourselves.
way.
They don't need to rebel.
If it goes south, we go south and, we do our
Yeah,
thing.
we already know where they are, too. I mean, the rats found them, so...
Do we go guns a-blazing? Or, Mabel, you want to do what we did at the kennel? We climb, covert?
Yes, we definitely can. This time maybe I won't push you down the stairs, but we shall see for sure, yes.
You are not very committal. Still, I forgive, yes? You forgive?
Yes, I definitely forgive, but it's just something about someone's soul to say that sort of thing. So there's, things that I can definitely forgive, but it just definitely chills me a lot. We can go. I'd be very good.
The Rat Mother need not forgive. She does no wrong.
See, Ratman gets it.
All right, so do-over of the first plan? Me and Bernard go in the front, you guys go around the back, and maybe this time nobody turns into Volpert and, a little easier.
Yes, I like that plan.
Chachi,
Yes.
try and keep a good eye on Squeaks there. Sorry, the Rat Mother.
To be honest, I am getting very worried. I think the rat is the devil. The devil rat is using her, making her evil. To be honest, I think there's going to be
I join in.
Yes.
I come into the battle.
Yes.
Lorenzo,
The rat mother is
you
here.
think that everything
Yes.
is the devil.
What?
That's true.
Wait. What? Were you? How did you?
The rat's mother
did you hear?
Are you listening
knows
through-
all.
Are you listening through your damn
Mother
rats right now?
knows all. I speak to the rats. The rats are me.
You know what? How about this? Tanner, me and you, buddy, some guy time. And girls, you go together.
Oh, lovely.
Efrosinya, you can keep a good eye on her.
I love the rats. I'll keep a great eye on them. This will be fun.
There is a lot of rats to keep an eye on.
Wonderful.
You can see like different points of light in Mabel's hair as they kind of like peer out with their little beady eyes at you.
What the fuck,
I'm
dude?
so glad I'm fully conscious to understand the grandeur of this situation.
All right, well,
All right.
Lorenzo and I are gonna go in and talk to them, and you two can be all discreet and sneaky like the rats, right? Like the rats. We all love the rats here.
Bernard.
You'll never know we were here.
Yes.
That's
Like the
great.
rats.
That's great.
Maybe you should not be going in the front door, Bernard. You know?
Why not?
Why not? Lorenzo?
Bernard, when I was in the kennel, I was standing there in the room, not knowing what's going on. And then, all of a sudden, I see you, boom, 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 crashing through the wall.
What you didn't see, you tried to bend that bar around the door, and you couldn't get it to bend.
I remember
So
that.
the vampire.
Yeah, but you remember that I cut her head off as well.
No, but I
Right.
did freeze her
Yeah.
where she was, so
You
not
did
a
freeze
moving
her.
target. You know what? It's just testament to our great teamwork, but Mable is the one who knows the way, so...
Okay.
So, Bernard, Efrosina is a vampire, a strong vampire, and though my teeth look very convincing, I'm not sure it will work. And plus, you can do a sneak
Guys, I
attack.
just no.
You know, you're in the shadows, and then bam, and Lorenzo's like gonna grab the Tanner like really tightly and look at his eyes. Please, you have to come with me, because if you do not go along, I am going to have to go with Mabel. And to be honest, I am afraid of her. I don't think I am not worried about becoming a vampire. I'm worried about becoming a rat man. I think she will figure out how to turn all of us into rats.
So you could have said Efrosinya. Efrosinya was probably the person she liked the least.
But
Because she's a vampire.
Efrosina is already a vampire, and please.
Listen, I'm gonna level with you, Churchy. I'm not the sneaky type. I'm sure you could figure that out, but I don't know how covert I'm gonna be. It's why I was upset that I was sent on this mission in the first place, because they wanted me to be part of the recon mission. I don't do that. I've never done that. I don't know why they expected me to do it. And now listen, I understand you don't want to go with Squeaky Mable, but I don't know if this is something I can do.
Tanner, step out of
yeah.
it. The Lord gives the toughest battles, the toughest struggles to his strongest soldiers. And you, aren't you, our strongest soldier?
Well, I suppose so, yeah.
Imagine how strong and powerful you could be if you learned to sneak.
All right, but I'll have some pretty loud boots, but we can go. We can go.
Mabel would like to take the distraction of Lorenzo.
God, no. What are you doing?
Holding
doing over there?
Tanner's head and, this very intense thing going on. And I'd like to have a couple squeaks with Raphael and have Raphael silently squeak off without anyone noticing
What?
with special instructions.
Am I able to roll to see if I notice this? Or...
You do have to roll stealth if you want to hide it from them.
Yes, but I do think that I chose an opportune time
So you can roll with advantage.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, come on.
I got a 16.
Okay, and you guys roll perception.
I got a 10.
I got a nat 20. I got a nat 20. You ain't hiding shit from me, Mandy.
All right, you see Raphael walk away. Do you
got a
speak
17.
rat?
17.
Can you hear my squeak?
Hey, I see you sending someone off, though.
All right, so you guys are having this conversation about Mable, Lorenzo holding on to the Tanner's shoulder, and then simultaneously you both turn and look as Raphael scampers away from Squeaky Mable into the darkness.
Oi! Where's he going?
What do you mean? Raphael left. Oh, oops.
Oops. What do you mean, oops?
He is a sentient. He can do what he wants. Maybe he has to relieve himself.
It seems like the only thing he's interested in doing is whatever you tell him to do.
I told him to do nothing. Are we ready? Who is strike team and who is stealth?
You know what? The farther away it is from me, the better. Rat mother, sorry. He is beautiful. He is a beautiful creature, and he should be respected. Forgive, yes?
Ah, yes. As long as you understand that Raphael is very lovely, then I am very happy, you know.
Lovely with a beautiful soul.
I guess
so much.
my real question is, do you think that Raphael will go to heaven?
It is not for me to say. Who knows who will go to heaven or hell? We don't even know.
I feel like that is quite literally your profession.
Well, he's got a soul, is what he's trying to say, but it's up to Raphael and their decisions.
Exactly.
And if they're pure of heart, but they will go somewhere.
Yes, we don't know in the end, but you know, we have good reason to guess. And he has just begun his journey, so I have no way to know.
I'd like to
Yes,
just say,
he has begun his journey.
I'd just like to say as well that I'm from London and I've never had anything against rats as well. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm very familiar.
Yes, rats are the cornerstone of London.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
All right, Mabel, you and I are going in the front.
Yeah, you guys.
Lorenzo, you are going to stealth. Bernard, wherever you want to go, make your decision.
I'll go.
You want to come the front with us? Go ahead. You want to go with Lorenzo? Pick up a new skill. Could be good for you.
I'll do that. I'll do. He's gonna like hang his head, kind of like, yeah. I'll do that. He's gonna look back at Squeaky Mable, just have fun, and he's gonna give a thumbs up to Squeaky Mable. Have a good time in there, yeah.
We shall see what is in there, and maybe we get more rat friends.
He's gonna turn back to Lorenzo. What the fuck? Oh, let's go.
I'm gonna turn to Efrosinya. This is going very well. I think that they are finally understanding that Raphael is very important.
I think so. You know, I understand the experience of having an animal companion. I don't really know what the deal with mine is, but you seem to have a real connection with yours, and that's wonderful. So let's go, and hopefully we cross paths with him again. Don't love that he's unsupervised at the moment, right? Because what if something happens?
Oh, he is very strong.
All right.
Very strong, and yes, we go and we see what we can get going. Let's go find this steel mill man.
Let's go.
All right, so first I'm gonna start with Bernard and Lorenzo as you strategize how to get up onto the roof? Of this building. Are you guys?
Exact same plan, just again.
Yes, it worked so well the first time. And so, looking around, you can kind of see like a couple catwalks around like the second floor. It's like a warehouse kind of situation where there's like a couple like outside catwalks offering like second floor access. There's also like a Assassin's Creed style lift or / crane going up to the roof. Essentially just like a kind of rope operated crane that extends from the floor all the way up to the roof, like holding onto like this stone payload.
Well, you want me to give you a lift?
What do you? Yes, I mean you could. how would you going to do this lift? You going to throw me?
No, you get on and I'll pull the rope.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry. Yes.
Sneaking around always this easy. I mean, there's literally just a lift here for us.
Oh, this wasn't as easy as last time, so I guess we could just take the lift.
You guys didn't have a lift last time?
Oh, no, we scaled the wall, and she carried me up.
You scaled the wall?
Yes, and she carried me up by the... She is much stronger than you would think.
Like a bloody spider. I'd like to see that. That sounds funny.
The power of the rats.
What? Sorry. She is in my head. Yes. Let us...
You're right, yeah.
Sorry, I feel some rat energy in the air, so please get me on the lift, away from the ground, where rats can get at me.
All right, well, stop on.
Yeah, so you lower the kind of like stone granite payload all the way down to the ground so Lorenzo can hop on. Lorenzo, I assume you hop on and you bring it back up, and soon you are within jumping distance to the rooftop, Lorenzo.
Well, I'm near the roof, but now I am wondering, how are you going to get up here?
Well, there's not another pulley up there to lift me up?
There's a mechanism that you can see up there, Lorenzo, that like helps turn the crane to like move where the payload is being delivered, but there does not seem to be a lever or like crane to adjust the up and down motion.
Now, I am not an expert on manual labor. I was not doing much construction, but I don't think so.
If you jump over to the roof, I could lower it back down, and then I could use the rope to climb up, I guess.
Okay, you're a strong man, so I believe in you. So I guess, yeah, I'm going to jump.
All right, so yeah, you hop on over, and Tanner, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
You're just climbing
lower
the
it
rope?
back down so I can climb the rope.
So there is a rope that travels the entire length.
I already
of the,
have access to the rope.
Yeah, there is a rope that is the kind of base lift part that kind of goes up and down, and then it goes up around a pulley to then go back down to the like payload side.
When I grab onto it, it doesn't like give at all. Like I'm able to scale this.
Yeah, it doesn't move because it's counterweighted by
counterweighted.
the payload on the other side.
Cool. Hold on a second. I'll be up in a tick.
All right, go ahead and roll athletics.
That one.
Well, damn.
Thank you, team.
Oh, goodness.
As Squeaky, Mable, and Efrosinya walk into the steel mill, and Lorenzo, you watch as the Tanner starts to climb up this rope.
Don't you dare send me through another fucking wall.
Oh, don't worry. There's a lot that's about to happen. You get about 3/4 up the rope before you go to grab the rope for your next handhold, and you just completely slip. Like the rope slips out of your hands. So you guys soon find out why the Tanner is so bad at stealth, as he comes hurtling to the ground, taking 3d6 of damage. So you take 13 points of damage as you come hurtling down to the ground and fall on top of the mechanism grounding the crane. And so you completely splinter the entire bottom mechanism, and you come back up like a crick in your back, and you look up to where Lorenzo is just in time to see a hurtling platform of stone and granite hurtling down towards you. And just as you're about to dive out of the way, you feel a tugging at your feet, and you look down to see that the rope has wrapped around your leg. And so you feel a lurching as the rope pulls you up the entire 30 feet that you just fell. As you pass the stone payload on the way down, you hear it splinter the ground, crashing and shaking the ground below you, but you don't feel that as you are thrust up towards the sky. You go past the top of the crane where it attaches, and you suddenly, Lorenzo, you see as the Tanner flies up past you, and there's a brief moment where you guys make eye contact as the momentum stops taking him up vertically before he starts descending again. And so I will give you both a athletics check to try to grab onto each other.
I'd like to say that there's also a Tim Burton's Batman moment Where he just kind of silhouettes in front of the moon before lowering or falling back down.
It's gonna be 21 for me.
Damn!
This is my
your
night.
night. Holy shit.
I got a 16.
Okay. So
Okay.
as the tanner starts to plummet back down, Lorenzo, you're able to like forearm grab onto him and pull him up onto the roof as the rope around your leg, Tanner, goes loose. And so you are eventually able to like undo the tangle of rope around your leg and let it fall to the floor.
Tanner's gonna spread his arms out and look at Lorenzo. Exactly as planned.
Tanner, you may not be good at stealth. There was a lot of noise. They probably know somebody is outside, but let me say, you know how to put on a show. And he like gives you like a pat on the back. Very
It's a
good.
pretty good entrance, right? Yeah.
Bravissimo. Best entrance.
Can you
Yes.
believe the other time you had to do it without a lift?
I guess let's go in probably for a fight.
Yeah, and so
Well, that all can do.
yeah, you guys are able to see, especially with the light of the thurible now, that there is a like glass skylight towards like the center of the building. And so you guys make your way over to that as Squeaky, Mable, and Efrosinya make your way inside. And so as you enter the building, you all now can pretty much see that this steel mill kind of opens up into this large expansive space. It's like a warehouse in design. You can see as like there are metal railings kind of going around the second floor of this building. You can see a open skylight above where you can just start to see the smoke kind of billowing from the smokestacks. And Efrosinya and Squeaky Mable, you guys hear a crashing of noise behind you. Something from outside like lands on the ground. You can feel the vibrations by your feet. Looking around, you can see that there are many people in this room. Some on the second floor railings, but most are on the main floor with you now. You can see that there are many workers at different stations. You can see, open furnaces. You can see different lathes producing different, metal contraptions and, like screws, nails, whatnot. You see different boring mills, drilling machines, milling machines. But more than anything else, you feel this excessive heat just, covering your bodies and almost making you sweat immediately. And as you enter the building, there is a figure that kind of comes up to the two of you guys. And Efrosinya, with your advanced vampire senses, you can tell that of the people in this room, there are few vampires. Most of them are humans, but this one that's walking up towards you is a vampire. And goes, "Did you come with a delivery?"
Da!
Yes, we heard a commotion outside. Was that your supplies?
Da, yes, lots of supplies. We put it down outside, made a big noise. Wonder what that was. Wonder what that was. But, that's the delivery. We're looking, though, we have to confirm with Salamo directly.
Samo, you came to see him?
Da, yes.
Well, I'll let him know that you're here, but I do believe he's attending to some behavioral issues. And as he says that, Squeaky Mable, you can sense with your rat sense exactly where Salmo is. But more than that, as you look to where you sense he is, you can see him. He kind of looks like your stereotypical, like, newspaper cartoon of, like, the corporate, monopoly owner, where he's got, like, this tall top hat. He's got a monocle. He's a little pudgier in stature, but more than anything, you notice that he is currently holding another man by the neck on the second floor railing, kind of by the foreman's room, and he is currently holding the man over top of a molten furnace, and he addresses the room around him and goes, "It has come to my attention that some of you are planning an escape. I am here to tell you that is impossible. You are here to serve your betters, and if you will not join the family willingly, you will be forced to work for the family from now until death." And as you guys are watching, he looks around the room and drops the worker into the molten furnace.
Привет, and thank you for listening to The Hunt. We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, consider checking out our website at riversofconfluence.com and our socials at Rivers of Confluence on Instagram and TikTok. Our sound design and editing is done by Max Volpert. To hear more of our exclusive content, check out our Patreon, Rivers of Confluence, for one-shots, mini-series, and more.
Next time on The Hunt.
We shouldn't have let the boys go off by themselves.
Efrosinya has turned to the dark side.
Do you think Lorenzo put a spell on Tanner, maybe?
Do you think they are making a plan against us?
If he is going to kill all of my rats, I will kill him first.
I need you to get us out of here.
What's going on out there?
Churchy, snap out of it.
And so you take 14 points of damage as you fall through the window.
Oof, that was a rough.
This was a ruse from the beginning.
The rat is praying, because he's a holy man, holy rat.
But now is not the time to talk about the Lord. Now is time to kill.
Oh, there's too many rats in my fucking mill.
Don't hurt my friend.
Oh, it took you long enough to get down here.
You're looking a mess. What happened? Did Lorenzo do this?
If you are to go to heaven, I will be the one to send you.
Bro, all this just for Tanner to fall to his fucking death.
Just die right now. Yeah. I would.
This is, how am I going to break this?
Yeah, Lorenzo just has to go to the rest of the group. Sorry, guys. Something happened with Tanner.
I'm starting to think that this Lorenzo killed Tanner. So,